Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm here today to answer to Big Bear Frankie's six-pack challenge. Basically, from what he said in the rules, you basically pick six pops that you have in your collection, and you basically just give a little story behind them, why you have them, or why you like them, or whatever the case may be. Um, he said that they don't necessarily have to be chases. They just basically have to be something that you enjoy and why you have it in your collection. So I don't have a lot of chases. Actually, just acquired the first one the other day for Jessica. That one is actually going to be in this video. But basically, it's just a little story of the pops. Most of them you may have seen already in previous videos, but they all basically have a story or a connection to somebody on YouTube, which is the big thing with me with the pops that I have, is the connection that I have with them from the family and from the people in the YouTube community. So the first one actually doesn't. The first one actually was from getting the introduction to pops. I'm not a person who chases a specific line or specific pop. I enjoy pretty much any pop for the most part. Um, and the way I got this one was basically in my previous job. I happened to have a place, a little store close by to the job that was selling Funko Pops. And, they had like a section where you could get like 3 for $20. And then they had a section where they sold them at like regular price. And I was always going in there and basically just window shopping. And me and the clerk that worked there managed to talk a lot. And he ended up telling me he'd do me a favor and let me get any 3 pops that I wanted for the 3 for $20 price. And I thought that was cool. So, they didn't have a wide selection in there as far as what particularly interested me at the time. But one pop that I did see, which is kind of like childhood, and if you don't know, I have truly enjoy watching cartoons a lot. I've always enjoyed cartoons for some reason. And now as an adult, I enjoy it, not just because it connects me with my kid, but I just still have always enjoyed cartoons. So I saw this pop and I figured this would be one that I would get for myself just because of the connection to cartoons, and that is Gigantor. So basically, this is also my first pop that I actually got for myself. And give you a little side. We'll give you a little shot of the back. And it's an old cartoon, classic, I guess, if you really think about it. But yeah, enjoyable cartoon. I remember it as a kid. It was probably one of the ones I got into like when I was little, and I used to watch cartoons with my dad. And so yeah, first pop that I'm showing off is Gigantor. Now the second pop that I'm showing off was basically my first official win on one of John's games. That's M's dad. So if you follow my channel and you don't already know him, support M's dad, or also his daughter Emma the Norwal. Both of them are awesome people. They have great channels, and they do a lot of awesome things on their channels as far as talking about pops. They do unboxings. They do a lot of giveaways. They're really generous people, and they're awesome. So yeah, and that's gonna be the Avengers Infinity War Captain America, which is a Walmart exclusive. So that would be my number 2 from the 6-pack. Give you a shot of the side. Give you a shot of the back. And yeah, there's a whole bunch in this set. And I honestly think I only have like maybe 2 from this set. Thanos, I think, is the other one that we have. They're right behind me, but I don't want to take the time to turn around and look at that right now. I just want to talk about the 6-pack challenge. So yeah, just as the first one meant something to me because it was the first pop I ever bought, and the connection to cartoons. The Captain America means a lot because it was first win on John's channel, It was the pop that I unboxed in my first video. And if you want to see that, you can go back to my videos and you can watch. Um, and I'd appreciate that, you know. And also, you know, if you can, if you get a chance, leave a like. I'd appreciate it. Leave a comment. I love the comments because I do my best to try to comment back when I can. And you know, it's a good way to meet you guys or just talk with the people that I already know. So if you get a chance and you can do that, you know, I'd appreciate it a lot because you know, that's what we do here at YouTube. You know, we try to entertain each other and we try to connect in some way. And so comments is always a good way. I always appreciate the comments. Likes are awesome and I appreciate likes, but I like the comments because I think it's a little bit more personal and you know, it gives me a chance to reply back. And usually when I see somebody comment, I always try to swing by their channel and show some kind of support, whether it's saying a quick hi in the live stream or just leaving a comment. You know, as we grow and we get bigger and you know, as we get more followers, sometimes it's not very easy to always be able to go through and be on the live or comment sometimes even. So you know, with that understood, you know, don't ever feel like, you know, that the support isn't there. As long as the people aren't unsubscribing, which is pretty shady, you know, they're still there to some aspect, and they haven't, you know, let go of your channel. They just basically may be busy or have things going on, and it happens to all of us. So, you know, on my end, nothing is ever taken personal. I appreciate everybody that's out there. Okay, so the next pop we're gonna go to again is from a win, and I'm gonna show it off. It's a different YouTuber, but this is Flock Sully. And this was a win that I got from another awesome YouTuber, which is Lindsay and her daughters Tegan and Hallie, and their channel is called Three Ladies and a Blog. And yeah, this was a very cool win. I actually basically when I got this, I gifted it to my wife Jessica, just because I know she has a bigger appreciation for the Disney. I mean, I enjoy Disney too, and I like it, but you know, pretty much in this family we have like a shared collection. Here's the back again in case you guys didn't see it. But yeah, we have a shared collection. We keep all our pops on display in the same area, which is right behind us right now, at least until it gets bigger, and then we'll figure out someplace else. But yeah, my son, he has his little collection, and my wife has her collection, and I have mine. We just basically display them all together, and you know, at the end of the day, you know, eventually, hopefully, they'll become cool conversation pieces, or you know, just constantly tweak it and moving them around and see which way works best. But you know, that's what I enjoy about the pops too, is that the various lines and the various areas of entertainment, such as animation and movies, and you know, rock pops and comic books and all kinds of other things, and you know, it just gives you something to talk about, and you know, an appreciation for something that you enjoyed either as a kid or as an adult, and you know, you get to express it through a collectible, which I think is really cool. Okay, the next one, and again, like I said, most of my pops that I have that I'm showing off in the six pack are a lot of them are because of connections to YouTube. You know, I'm putting this video on YouTube. You know, I enjoy the YouTube community. I'm on there a lot, and you know, these pops mean a lot because it's a connection between me and you know, other YouTubers and the viewers, because at the end of the day, it's like a circle. You know, we watch each other's videos, we get inspired, we get gifts, we make videos, we put these things out, viewers come, they watch them. So you know, it's like a what is it they say, a vicious cycle. But yeah, the next pop is going to be the Morphing Blue Ranger, and this was actually a gift from another awesome YouTuber by the name of Half Geek. And you know, he had gotten this in one of his unboxings, like I said in the video for him, and the unboxing of this. And you know, I basically just commented, you know, it'd be cool if you gave it to a loyal fan. And you know, he told me to get in touch with him, and I did, and he sent me the pop, and you know, that was awesome, you know. And like I said, you know, there's just, like, you could see it's various, like there's Marvel, there's a connection to movies and comics with the Marvel pop, and connection to animation with the Gigantor. connection to Disney with the Sully, connection to television with the Power Rangers, and so yeah, I thought that was really cool. Pop he gifted me, and so I figured I'd show that one off as well. Okay, we are down to two more for this six-pack challenge, and the next one is gonna be Behemoth, which actually is Jessica's win. But the reason why I'm sharing it is because again we have a shared collection for the most part, and a lot of why I'm showing these pops is because of the connection. So it was the Behemoth, which I actually appreciate how this came about because it involved two other YouTubers, and one of them is Funko Nerd Stark, and the other one is Nerdy Treasures. And basically, Funko Nerd Stark was running a live stream, and Nerdy Treasures jumped in and said that he would put up for a giveaway. And so the pop came from Nerdy Treasures, but the whole process of getting it came from Nerd Stark. So without the combination of the two, this would probably not have come about. So yeah, very cool. Again, another Disney one, and to be more specific, from a movie, The Nightmare Before Christmas, which I know she enjoyed, and I also enjoyed very much. And again, I think if I'm not mistaken, JC from Nerdy Treasures had said that this was probably one of his most favorite pops. So yeah, I actually thought that that was a pretty cool thing. The fact that you're giving up something that you actually care about to a fellow YouTuber or to a fan in general, and in a giveaway is it's pretty big. It just shows the generosity which we all have in this family, and it's really cool. Like to get that pop. I mean, and for her, because it was her win, and so I was very happy about that, and it's just a nice pop to have in the collection. It's a glow, which is pretty awesome too. So yeah, that was a pretty cool one. And then the last pop, like I said earlier, which is the only chase that we have in the collection right now. But another great story of how it came about is the Wesley from Princess Bride. And the reason why this one was just such a big deal was because, again, from another fellow YouTuber by the name of Misto Vids. He was basically going through his pops, and he happened to put this one out, and he just said that he showed not much interest in it, and I did, because I knew that my wife Jessica had just purchased 3 pops from the set, and I had explained to her that I think there was a chase out with him with the mask, and when I saw it, I was like, oh wow, Misto didn't show much interest in it. And he basically, in the middle of a live, issued out a small challenge that if I could help him get to 400 subscribers, that he would gift it to my wife. And I thought that was pretty cool. So with the help of John, M's dad, me and him hustled on a couple of other live streams from some good people that we know. One of the bigger ones that helped us out in that was Cody from Jam House. So thank you again, Cody from Jam House, for coming through and helping us out with support, and with the supporters that you have in your channel. And also another YouTuber by the name of You'd Wish. I had gone to her channel, and she had some of her supporters come over, and we basically helped Misto get to 400 in that stream. And he gifted us with this, which is the first chase. So it's a pretty big deal for me, in a sense, because in my area, sometimes for some reason it just seems like it's hard to find good pops in most of the typical retail stores. GameStop we have is okay. I mean, we don't really frequent them too much right now, but Target seems like it's really hard to get good pops, and Walgreens is a bust pretty much. They always have pretty much end of the line kind of pops that nobody really seems to want. So I don't know if there's a big fan base around here for pops, or if there's flippers. I mean, I'm not really in these stores enough to see that kind of traffic like I do when I watch people's hunt videos and stuff like that. So, but basically, yeah, that was my 6-pack challenge. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, a lot of the pops I've shown already in videos, or we've shown in videos, but I just thought the story of how they came about was pretty cool. So, again, if you can, leave a big thumbs up. And if you can comment, I enjoy the comments a lot. And, I don't really have the time to make all the links and stuff in the description, so it'll be a real brief description that I put. But if you watch the video and you catch the names of the people that I said, look them up and give them a follow, because they're all really good people. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed the six-pack challenge that I provided, and I'll be keeping an eye out for some of your videos out there. All right, everybody, have a good one.